Yacht charter scams and how to avoid them. Planning your first charter can be a daunting task. There's a lot to learn and it can be hard to know who to trust for advice. In this video, I'm going to give you expert advice on what is and what isn't a red flag when chartering a yacht. Number one, relying on online forums for advice. It's tempting to go to these online Facebook groups and online travel forums, but what you get for feedback on there doesn't mean that the yacht is consistently offering good service. Crews can change, licenses can expire, boats can lose their insurance. This is where a charter broker comes in and give you expert advice for free. They're just like a realtor helping you find the best house. They know what yachts deliver consistently good charters and which ones don't. I often tell clients things like, sure, I can book you this yacht, but this yacht's management doesn't have the best reviews. I'd love to book you on a yacht that I know has a sterling reputation, or I've had clients aboard and have had a great experience, or this boat I've seen in person. You can get this advice from brokers for free, and they will be able to tell you if the boat is in top condition far more than somebody on an online forum who once went on vacation on the boat 6 months ago, a year ago, anything like that. Number two, thinking you can save money by booking directly. Once people learn that charter brokers work on commission, they sometimes wonder, can I book directly and cut out the middleman? I'm going to say the answer is a resounding no. The charter prices are like buying an iPhone from the Apple Store. No matter where you go, the price is going to be the same. Brokers don't mark up the price and you won't bypass them by trying to book directly. In fact, owners and crews don't even have access to the standardized contract or insurance that brokers have to get, which offer the client additional protection. If someone offers you an unauthorized discount or says, I'll write the contract for the full amount, but you can pay me a little bit less, I would look at this as a red flag. That's a sign that you're dealing with like a desperate salesperson or somebody who's not following the industry standards. Protect your investment and use a professional broker who operates within the guidelines. Number three, never send money directly to the owner. I'll say it again, never send money directly to the owner. This is one of the core protections of using a charter broker is the escrow system. Charter funds are held in escrow and only released to the owner as few as 10 days before the charter starts, or in some cases on the day the charter starts. This ensures that your money just doesn't disappear with the boat. What if the owner dies? What if something happens to the boat? How do you get your money back? By using a broker and escrow accounts that are built into our process, you're never going to have that situation. Similarly, I would never book through the captain or crew, even if you've sailed with them before. Bookings are not their expertise, and in fact, they're usually prohibited from accessing industry standard contracts. And if something goes wrong, they're going to look out for themselves, not for you. A broker, on the other hand, is your advocate and makes sure that your rights are protected every step along the way. 4, not using industry standard contracts. When you charter a yacht, you should always use a contract from a recognized organization. The majority of charters use one of the two standardized contracts. The CYBA contract, CYBA, the Charter Yacht Brokers Association, or the MEBA contract, MYBA. It was previously the Mediterranean Yacht Brokers Association, now simply go by the acronym MEBA. These contracts have serial numbers to verify the authenticity, and they are the gold standard of charter. There are other acceptable contracts that are used in different situations, particularly in the US when it's in US waters. The American Yacht Charter Association is a good one. The International Yacht Brokers Association. These also ensure you're protected. Bareboat charters are a completely different thing that I'm not referring to in this video. They will often have their own contract that varies company by company. Honestly, it's a little bit of a landmine when you're not booking those type of yachts, but crude yachts are going to use industry standard contracts, and that's what you want to make sure you're getting when you're booking with these two. It shouldn't be written by the management company. Whenever is avoided, use an industry standard contract for maximum protection. Number 5, not having a broker as your advocate. Finally, think of brokers as your personal advocate. Chartering a yacht is a big investment, and while 99% of all charters go smoothly, when things go wrong, you'll want an expert in your corner. I've seen everything from hurricanes destroying yachts to pandemic-related border closures. I've even had clients get kicked off the boat for bad behavior. A good broker knows the contract inside and out, will help you navigate this process and make sure you are treated fairly. Number 6, one more aspect people talk about, whether or not this is a red flag, is paying for your charter by wire transfer. Often these yacht charters are big transactions, so you are going to be asked to pay for this with a wire as opposed to a credit card or something else along those lines. It's not a red flag when a broker is asking you to pay by wire, but I would do some wise things like verifying the account numbers over the phone, perhaps sending a small test transaction. And always as a US based company, we encourage you to use other US based companies. When you pay us, it goes through US banks, you don't have to wire money internationally, and you have the full faith of the US banking system behind you. So again, asking for a wire is not necessarily a red flag, but use common sense and best practices to make sure that you are actually getting the money to the people who are paying for the yacht charter. Verify the numbers over the phone, make sure that test transactions are received, and never just send a wire based on email documents, always verify it over the phone. Yacht charters can be one of the most luxurious experiences, but only if you avoid the pitfalls. By watching for these red flags and working with a professional broker, you can sail smoothly. If you have any questions or want to start planning a dream yacht charter, please comment below or drop me a line and reach out directly. Thank you.